G'day tubes, how's she going? So you can hear Dilly's little bike running here in the background. We gonna go tighten this chain up. Man, it's really loose. Look at the top part of this chain here. How much it's lagging down. Wowee. But anyways, got her up in a little stand. Iron Man picked me up there, works pretty good. It doesn't balance super good on it though, so I had to kind of leave her forward just a hair, but if I go back anymore, then it comes sort of off the motor and then it's kind of resting on the pipe. I didn't really like that too much, so we'll have to figure something else out, I guess, when we're checking those front brakes and stuff when we get to that. So, but anyways, I guess we'll shut her down and get some tools going here. We'll get changing or pulling back this wheel a bit and tighten that chain up. Come on, buddy. There you go. Alright, so we got these little guys loosened. I haven't loosened these other ones yet. Oh, maybe I better not. Seeing what I gotta do here. That looks like an axle stud that goes all the way through. So that's a 3/4 or a 19 mil, seems to fit pretty decent. So don't imagine I'm gonna have to hold the other side here, but what size is it anyways? It's not a 15. 14? 14. Okay. I'll just put a Dewey on there anyways. And wow, wait. Now I imagine this is going to mess up his rear brakes here too by doing this, but that would probably be okay because there seemed to be kind of a bit of an adjustment pretty good too. So okay, that's tightening her up a bit. So I'm just going to basically kind of snug these things up and try to keep this wheel straightish. And I need this 12. Yeah, that looks like it kind of screw with the rears a bit there. Rear brakes, but that's okay. It's fairly easily adjustable. I think you just push those in or something. Pull this back or something. Or you just turn this Dewey, I guess, too. That would work. It's got like a cami lobe kind of thingy on there to hold it from readjusting itself. But they say 5-inch chain deflection, a free play, so try to keep that centered as best we can. Yeah, I noticed it was starting to skip pretty good there, so it's not too bad there. I got her a bit too tight though. Back that out a bit. That's a little better. Okay. Well, let's just make sure we're even here. I'm going with this thing, these lugs right in the center of the tire, right with that center beam thing right in here. Looks pretty good. The axle's spinning there, so I have to hold her. Snug her up good here, and then we'll have a look at her again. I think it went too tight again for some reason. Yeah, I don't want to go super tight with it, although that's really not bad. think we'll drive on with that. Okay, let's put these jammer nuts back in. Oh, that's not the right one. That's the one we need. Jam those back in. And I sure got chain dirty, I'll tell you. I'll go grab some spray and then we'll give her a spray too here. Okay, so a good way to do this, let's fire it up. Pick her in like first gear or something. Just kind of let her spin as you're spraying. Too bad. I'll give her a little shot maybe. Really get it worked in there good. Good. Just let her run a minute there and let her cycle around a bit. And if you want to go faster, you can just pull her up into a better gear. Alright, how's our deflection now? Pretty darn good. Okay, I'm happy with that. Well, see if I can get this thing maybe rebalanced here. I really want to check these front brakes, because they're like pretty much right to the handlebar now before you even get anything. And I just adjusted them the other day again, so holy, that's not too good. So we'll see if we can get this thing repositioned here and get the front tire up now. Alright, looks like it's the same deal again. Although I don't know if I'm going to like trying to get this one off. Oh yeah, of course it's turning. Of course it's turning. Oh boy, that's on there good, boys. Oh boy. Alright. I think Dylan's day of going through that nice deep sloppy mud, she might be over. She might be over. Okay, I don't want to yank that out yet because I do believe I need to undo the brakes for the front here. Rear brakes really aren't super important, but the fronts are pretty important, so okay, now the trick I think is for this to come up and there we go. Push that up and then try to get your cable out. Although, kind of looks like it's going to be grouchy. Okay, I don't know if I'm doing that right. I wonder if that actually has to come off right now. Pretty sure you got to get this cable out and around here, but you're also fighting this big spring here too, right? If I can get it up the top of that nut held there. Well, I'm going to maybe pop this axle out of here. Let's see what that does. better not lose that. Well, there's the axle. It's basically just a long bolt. It's pretty cool. At least it's still new looking. Alright. Wheel is loose. And well, now trying to think of what the best way would be to get in there now. I guess I pretty much have to take it off here too, because this cover here will have to come off. So okay, sort of makes sense. Really didn't want to have to break that part open, but imagine that's got to come right off, just enough to get this off this stud. Hopefully you guys are still in a bit of a shot there. I'm going to have to grab something to spread that open, so 1 second, we'll be right back. Alright, so as I was trying to work on this thing here, it just sort of comes apart. I didn't even really realize that, so that seemed to work good, but the shoes don't look too bad in there, but there was quite a bit of schime, mud and stuff, and some of it's dried out because I had to run for an hour and a bit there because my my cement guys came in and want to do some more foundation, so I got kind of sidetracked with that a bit, but I guess that's sort of all that's happened is he's got some mud and crap in there, and it's just been spinning around there as he's driving and just kind of ward off the pads a bit, I guess. So what I'm going to do is just kind of clean off some of the dirt, rough them up a little bit. I got my air gun here too to blast it out after, and maybe a shot of the brake cleaning stuff. So I don't know how much life is supposed to be on these things, but I think they've definitely been reduced. Okay, give the same thing in here. And this thing kind of looks like if you need to replace this drum, it's all a piece to this whole entire rim. So by the looks of things, you'd have to replace that whole rim. That seems kind of weird. Got nice sealed bearings too, but I see they've leaked a bit of grease out, so that's not sealed, I wouldn't say. But I know they usually pump them a bit extra full with grease. But these are still going to probably have to be adjusted quite a bit, but at least they'll be cleaner. Okay. Grab a little air gun here. Have a look-see. It doesn't look too bad. It looks fairly good too. I don't think I'm going to degrease that in there, but I do want to do the pads here. I had to also run and grab some more brake cleaners out of that. I couldn't believe it. That's looking a little better anyways. I guess we'll slap her back together. I did get this thing back on. I had it almost right off and then the thing come apart, so I'm like, figures. It wouldn't do that while I was working on it. Okay. Yeah, I've got to figure all this out again. I think it should be fairly straightforward. I think. something like that. Oh wow, the shocks all turn and stuff on you too. That's gonna be fun. Oh, my wonder what the heck's going on here. The dewey's gone down. Wonder why it wasn't lining up for me. Okay, so the dewey needs a new washer or something. The O-ring probably leaking in it. Okay. Looks like I've pulled this thing out a bit here, so I'm gonna have to just loosen it off. That should be a 10. Holy crap! Or not. I can see I pulled her a little bit here, so. Holy frig, why is that so tight? That's not very good. This thing's sort of tight like this, I can't. There we go. Holy cow, it locked up my screwdriver thingy, my wrench here. There we go. Okay, we'll loosen that off a bit. Get that back up where she should be. Actually, right now, I might just pop that thing right off of there. Always line that up after. Alright, that'll be more better. Alright. Let's tilt you guys up a bit here. Something like that. Okay, so this. I think that jack went down again. You little turd. Okay, we gotta do this quick. Okay, we need our big bolt. And of course, this is going to be needing like 20 hands here. Because I got a little spacer I gotta get in here too somehow. Okay. 20 hands. That out so much now. There we go. There. That wasn't too bad. Get that tightened up before I forget. Okay. Now what was that? 14. There, she's torqued up lots. Okay, she still rolls. It's good. We got no brakes because she's way out of adjustment. So, bring her way in. Holy. I might have to go get pads for this thing, because that's way out. It's stopping him there, but well, now I'm wondering if I can. There was still quite a bit of pad there, but I'm at a whatchamacallit here, so I think I might have to pull it all apart again. Try to move this arm back and down a bit. That'll give him a bit more pull, and we'll have to shorten this up here again. Okay, so take her apart again, boys, because I can't get in there with this strutting away here, shocking away. Holy crap, who put that on? Oh. Okay. Take her apart again, eh? Okay, let's just pop that right out of the way for now. I can work just on this. Okay, I'll get this thing adjusted, and we'll get her, throw her back on. Well, didn't take this thing right off yet, and actually just thinking about it, I never actually got it off anyway, so it's still in its factory position, I would call it. So, alright, so we're going back together here, and I don't know what the heck's going on here, but I think the pads must have grew a bit while I had them out or something. But I had the arm off here, and I should have showed you, I guess, before I put it back on, but there's a dot on the little stud there that it mounts onto, and then the arm itself. So you line those two up, and that's supposed to be centered, because there's a little cam thing in there that turns, and basically when it turns, it squeezes the pads open, shoes open. So I had it all off, looked at it and stuff, and I tried to advance it more to the back, put it on. It was way too much then. So I'm like, okay, we'll just maybe go one pass. And that was way too much. I'm like, what? So like, how the heck am I supposed to adjust this then? So basically, I put her back to dot, and I got her adjusted out here a little bit, but we're pretty good there now. It doesn't go right to the handlebar, right? So, and I still got thread all the way through until about there. Got a lock on this lock nut here yet, but yeah, really weird. Now it seems to be sort of back in a little bit more better adjustment. So that I do not understand, but we'll drive on, I guess. So that's pretty good. That'll stop them. And we've got to put this feller back on here. Somehow. I'm supposed to be able to move it. I think he's going to probably need some pads sooner or later, but I think definitely the cleaning them up helps a lot for sure. Okay. Still rolls good. There's no binding like as if it was on too tight. You know, that would be considered kind of too tight. Still rolls nice, stops good. So, we do have a little bit of adjustment there, and then up on the handlebar here too, there's a little bit of adjustment that I screwed it actually back right in. So now what that will do is extend the cable out further. It'll pull on it there, and it has the same purchase here, so you'll gain a bit that way too, but we seem to be a lot better now, so we're starting to stop right there, so we still got fair whack there yet, so that's good. But I'll take her for a little test drive, I guess, and see if she's okay. The backs will still be a nightmare, but at least the chain will be a bit tighter. She won't be skipping on them now, so yeah. But so far so good. This has been a really good machine. He's been happy with it. I've been happy with it. Hauls my, you know what, around pretty good, so I'm happy, he's happy, we're all happy. That's easy to work on. That didn't seem too bad. Oh yeah, that should be a lot better. It'll be up over the handlebars, but should probably get a pair of pads, and I imagine they're the same ones for the rear ones. I don't know, maybe they're different, probably different. Pardon me, get a spare set of them, and actually I never tried the rear tire yet. Should try that too. See how it is, but it's probably a nightmare. But anyways, let's get the bike shifted here, and then we'll try doing a rear brake test. Well, they are sort of working, but I imagine there's a lot of scrime in there too. That's the one he was really chewing up and mushing through real hard, right? So they're there, but that's slipping a bit. So I imagine he has got the same scram problem happening in there. It looks about the same to get it apart, so I don't know if I'm going to tackle that today or not. Maybe not today. Doesn't hardly use the back brakes anyways, but if you're going down a real steep hill, it'd be kind of nice to have them, you know. But I think for today, we'll say good day. And we'll worry about her maybe another day there, because I don't think it's going to be a huge big problem today. It doesn't look like it's too hard to get off. Basically those same bolts I had off earlier, they're just going to take them right out, pull the axle out, pop the master link on the chain, which should be around here somewhere. I know I've seen it. There it is. The master link. So you'd have to pop that off. And that would get taking that off, but I think we'll save that for another day. I have to do an oil change on her too. Actually today too, I wouldn't mind just having a look at inside the spark plug here. It's nice and clean in there. That's a good sign. Tiny little feller too. Tiny little feller. I probably don't have the right size for that, but let's see here. It's probably too small. 9/16. Too small. Okay. 5/8. Bet you that's it. Oh, just works. And I need this feller here. I want to see how clean she's running, you know. Of course, this is gonna be hot now because I just had it running. Oh, it's not too bad. Ooh, long one. Oh, it's not looking too bad. It's running a bit lean, maybe. It's not that sort of nice goldeny brown color, but come on then. I say she's running a hair bit lean by the center of the plug, but for the outside she looks like she's running a bit rich. Good and huge gap in her too, eh? Wowee. Well, I think while I got this out, look at how tiny the threads are too. That's really tiny. Specialty plug, probably. NGKCPR6EA9S. Well, there you go. So, I'm just going to scrub this up a bit here maybe, and then clean it up and put her back in. Okay, sorry there, I didn't realize I wasn't pointing at the spark plug when we were taking it out, but we took her out, cleaned her up. Make sure she'll start again. Oh, must be in gear. Oh, whew, whew. Okay, let's put her down. Okay. Oh, sweet. There we go. All right. Well, I'm gonna go for a little tour, make sure she's all good, and come back and let you know. So I won't take you on that because I kind of want two hands, you know, for stopping and stuff. So, but anyways, we shall be right back. Well, that seemed to work pretty good. The fronts seemed to almost fix themselves. Don't ask me. I didn't really change anything all that much. Just, you know, tried changing that little lever thing and it was way too much then, so I just kind of put her back to where the dots lined up, and then it sort of seemed to be okay. Had to tighten up the little adjustment screw a little bit, but actually backed off one of the handlebars, which should, if you pull that out more, lengthen that, that should tighten it up more, and it seems to be back okay now. So something's weird. Something maybe enlarged by itself. I don't know. And the backs were not super good. I was able to stop though. If I hammered it down hard enough, I was able to, you know, make a noise with it. So I kind of wanted the pedal to be up a little bit higher on that, so I pulled the little rod and then tightened that screw in a lot. So it's going to need a clean, I think, too. And I don't know, it's probably the same state as before. Maybe it'll fix itself, hopefully. But for now, she should be fine. He took her out for a little ride there, but Dylan did to try her out, so I guess everything's okay, because he hasn't been back yet, so I don't know. He's out there somewhere riding, but anyways, yeah, that's probably going to be her for today. I was going to do some plasma cutting, but kind of running myself out of time again today. It's already almost, well, 4:30, I think, by now. And the cement guys are just finished up there, so if they didn't come in today, then I probably would have had more time for plasma cutting, because I spent an hour and a half, almost 2 hours with them this afternoon, you know, looking stuff up for them and showing them where it is and watching them dig it, and, you know, just make sure they don't come across nothing. And after they're done that, they can go ahead and start filling with cement. But I gotta sort of kind of be there and around them while they're doing that, just to sort of make sure that they're getting to the depth they should be at too, right? So yeah, but got kind of kibosh for that. But tomorrow we might have a little more time, get some more plasma cutting going. Got quite a bit of that yet to do. Ooh, another 75 feet. We should have her. I guess we're halfway there. Oh, it's a lot of cutting, but yeah. But anyways, that's it for today. I don't think there's gonna be much else happening. I got some farm sim Saturday to work on for Saturday and get that uploaded and get it ready for you for Saturday. Bit of a disappointing map this week. We had a bit of an issue there. Of course, I explained it all in the video, but for some reason went to load up the deer map again, and the deer map was gone. The saved game was gone. Where it went, I don't know. But she was gone, both of them. That's strange. For, you know, I could see maybe the save game gone, or you got to start a new game, or the map just gone. But no, both of them are gone. So I'm like, well, that's weird. So I've got all that stuff in my Dropbox thing where it's downloadable, and I'll put a link into the Dewey there, of course, for that. If any of the mods that you see I'm using, I'll put on there, you know. And you'll be able to download them off of there. But yeah, so we found another map there too, and I played it, but I didn't really like it, so I did a video up for you with it anyways, and got her going there. So, but I think we'll go back to the deer map next week. Hopefully we don't get deleted again. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. It was just gone, you know. I even looked in the mod directory, nothing, gone. The map was gone, so I don't know what happened there, but save game was gone too, which is really weird because that's in another total different directory. So, but anyways, we'll figure that out. And yeah, this was a brand new map released yesterday or the day before yesterday, and it was okay. It's a really huge map, big, huge fields. Be a lot better for like multiplayer kind of stuff if you had, you know, 7 or 18 guys with you kind of thing to help you do it, because it's so big. But there was other issues too. I'll explain that in the Sunday, holy frig, Farm Sim Saturday. Look at the airplanes going over, getting distracted, and we'll explain that all in there and stuff. And I don't think I'll be playing her again, but anyways, yeah, so that's it for that. But anyways, we're gonna head her out. You guys have a good night and stuff, and thanks for watching, and have a good day. Thanks for watching, and have a good night, I guess, too. Thanks for watching. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Where we are? Get lots of waves. I don't know who the people are, but anyways, have a good night. Yeah, tomorrow we might just get into some more plasma cutting. Might get into a bit of welding too, with maybe starting to glue this thing together. I don't know yet. We will see. I have to go to, I'm gonna have to go to the metal place uptown here, I guess, because I need to get some 2-inch square stuff that's really thick walled stuff, as thick as they can get me. Like 3/8. I'd love to have like a 3/8 inch thick walled 2-inch square too, but I don't know if it comes like that or not. But I want it really strong because of I'm going to be mounting the Bobcat hitch thingy there on the top and the bottom bar, so I want her pretty darn thick, you know, and to be able to have lots of strength there. So, but we'll get that figured out. I don't need very much of that anyway, so it shouldn't be too bad. But they are expensive up there. Oh boy. Oh boy. But anyways, that's it for today again. And we'll talk at you tomorrow. Hopefully we get some more plasma into us, and possibly some welding if I get these bars. But anyways, we'll talk at you tomorrow. Have a good day. Thanks for watching again.